Here we are in Memphis 2023.
Yeah.
We're going over to Virginia pretty much most of the trip, but we're here waiting on train. See, and here comes the same old, see you New Orleans train. Actually, it's a different model now, so. We gonna get on it. Here we go. Heading out of Memphis on the sleeper car. We did a bid and got it for a discount. Got a copy. Everything.
Why is it on? Why in the world?
Pass proven.
You have to literally put.
Alright, it's 5-something in the morning. My video makes it look a lot brighter. It's not that bright. We're about, I don't know, 15 minutes from Champaign. Almost there. Probably about, man, I don't even know, let 5 minutes maybe. Probably about 4 hours sleep. Eric and I got about 5.
Maybe.
But I'm good. Erica, we in Champaign. We always wanted to stop at this station, so now we finally we gonna go inside. Champaign. They're a cool train station. Alright, if anybody can imagine what this could be, I have no idea what the arena's called, I forget, but it's the University of Illinois basketball gym. Home of the Fighting Illini.
Nice campus. It's really big though.
We are in the main quad of University of Illinois. Do what? Yeah, I know. Doing the loop.
Oh. Already made a sweet shop stop. Japanese bakery.
Ooh.
Look at all the good stuff. We went with some extra time to see Barbie. Somebody said he had a good time and enjoyed it. Top 10 movie.
Yeah, no comment.
All right, made it to Indianapolis. Sun's going down.
We made it to Indianapolis, and this should be the train station, but I think they use it for events. We had to come out of this bus station. There's Lucas Oil. And there's where we're going on the other side of this, the J.W. Merritt back there. So we just came up 25 floors. I had no idea we even came up. Yeah, you can't see the... That's where we're going to be watching the IMAX in this building. It don't even look like it's big.
It says it on that.
And then that's the NCAA headquarters over there. And there's the zoo.
Alright, we're in our hotel. Their victory field is. I know, that's what I said. And apparently they have concerts over here like every night, Cal said. Lots of people out there tonight. And then the zoo is over there where that blue building is, and that's the orangutan exhibit with the brown treetop stuff.
Alright, here's downtown from our hotel.
Yes.
There's Lucas Oil. Wow. Way down.
No. There's Lucas Oil Stadium. This is the view from our hotel. We're on the 25th floor. J.W. Marriott. Capitol building right there. Cal didn't notice it at first. Old Spaghetti Warehouse. Or sorry, spaghetti.
That's not what it's called.
A spaghetti factory.
Here we are in our room again, and I didn't even notice the state capitol. It's right there earlier. Then Lucas Oil over here again. See inside the stadium. So I just walked in the restroom, and this is the dream restroom right here. This was our hotel, and we were probably up there close to the Colts logo up there somewhere. But, Eric is gonna do the same video.
Take my camera. I had this camera out first. You guys trying to take my camera. There's the Indianapolis Capitol building.
Still downtown. State Capitol. We're gonna see if we can go in here for a few minutes. And then there's our hotel over there again. Alright, this is a cool, I guess they have an Indiana War Memorial. Just walked into the War Memorial. Duty, faith, freedom, courage. Let's go.
With victory standing dutifully on top of the monument, the Soldiers and Sailors Monument, as it is known today, remains an ever-present reminder of the military service and sacrifice of everyday Hoosiers.
Boy.
Whoa. Cool.
Cannot tell how big this is, but
it's where the shrine was in here. They also have a big park out here. It's like Washington, D.C.
everything around this big monument. Indiana. They got all of these skyways.
So over here we got, this is the NFHS, this is the National Fairtown High Schools. This, they make all the like rules for like high school sports. And we got the NCAA headquarters back here too. They've got a little museum we're gonna go in. So we're in the museum and I got, oh, Erica, is that you?
Yeah.
Erica's in 4th place in the novice, but then I couldn't take the novice out because
Also, yeah.
it's the same question. So I did the historian, I got the high score obviously. That's just for today though. This is basketball trivia. So here's old Dr. James Naismith, inventor of old basketball. They played. Somebody had to get up on a ladder and get the ball out every time they score. But I told Eric, I said, of course, it took a doctor to invent basketball. It's such a great game.
Ridiculous. Okay, so this is about to serve. I just had one served to me at 79 miles per hour.
We missed the priceless picture.
I freaked out. Okay, we're gonna see how it goes.
In the other video that girl.
Okay, here we go. You ready? You just never know.
I guess they want you standing here in front.
Yeah, you gotta stand right in front. Come on, come closer. No, up closer. This way.
You pushed that button over
I did. I pushed it.
It's broke. Did you get to that? Alright, hold up. Alright, but see, now she's already seen it come.
Oh, it's so scary. Okay, alright, ready.
Let me see if I can get this in.
How fast? Oh, it's 79 miles per hour. See, that wasn't as scary.
I mean, we could see it in the other thing here. Jeez.
We're in the gym. And he's trying to decide on the ball to use. Do you have one good one? Oh, no. Whoa. Off. Have to chop it after that second shot.
Very funny. That was. Oh yeah, that was back a few years ago, 2018, 19.
This isn't that far.
It's pretty far. All right, but you got any more sights in you? A lay. Oh my God! I better just cut. Well, you gotta make another one. Jeez. Now it's called Gamebridge Fieldhouse, the Indiana Pacers arena. They're having a preseason game out here, so we're acting like we're about to go in.
That's why his name is called Emmanuel.
Heck, we can't even go over there.
With us is God.
Got to watch Oppenheimer. I'm back.
I've been trying to do it right. I've been living a lonely life. I've been sleeping here instead. I've been sleeping in my bed. I've been sleeping in my bed. So show me family, all the blood that I will bleed. I don't know where I belong, I don't know where I went wrong, but I can write a song. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Next stop on train 50 will be Prince, West Virginia. Prince will be next.
Stretch your neck, tongue. Maybe. Here we go. Stretch your neck, tongue. Oops.
I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. I belong with you, you belong with me, you're my sweetheart. Love, we need it now. Let's focus on. West Virginia.
So what did I miss? What did I miss? Virginia, my home, sweet home, I wanna give you a kiss. I've been in Paris meeting lots of different ladies. I guess I basically missed the late 80s. I traveled the wide, wide world and came back to this. There's a letter on my desk.
Made it to Charlottesville. First day in Charlottesville. We came in on a train yesterday. Heading to the campus. Made it to the quad. This is the rotunda on Virginia's campus. Wow. It's the Virginia North American football field. University of Virginia gym we're gonna walk up to, of course.
Made it over here to the basketball arena.
So this right here is called Lambeth Field on University of Virginia. And what I gathered from it, I guess this was like the first place they experimented playing four quarters in North American football.
Yep.
But it's crazy. That would have been, they said 1910. Might have been the first time in some other rules too, I don't know, but it said the four-quarter rule. But anyway. Three presidents from the Charlottesville area. Madison, Jefferson, Monroe.
Looking at the rolling fields, I can't believe that we are free. Ready to face whatever's awaiting me in NYC. But who's waiting for me when I step into place? My friend James Madison, red in the face. He grabs my arm and I respond, what's going on?
Thomas, we are engaged in a battle for our nation's very soul.
Statue of... I could go stand by him and show how tall. This might be real size. Maybe. We are at Montpelier, James Madison's estate, and we're about to do a tour. And this is his house. Go in a second.
You know I was filming. So, under this was like a ice, what was it? An ice box, ice cone.
Yeah, it basically stores ice down below here.
Giant place to store ice. Deep
Yeah,
in
in the
this.
summer. I forgot how they got the ice. I think they said from the frozen pond. Is that?
So they got ice from that pond
don't know.
potentially and took it
I
here.
think that's, yeah, and then they could have
Store.
in the summertime.
And there's the house. James Madison's gardens. This grounds. Oh, this is the lawn. James Madison had it leveled.
Alexander was on Washington's doorstep one day in distress and disarray. Alexander said,
I've nowhere else to turn.
and basically begged me to join the fray. I approached Madison and said, I know you hate him, but let's hear what he has to say. Well, I arranged the meeting. I arranged the menu, the venue, the seating.
But no one else was in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened. No one really knows how the parties get to yes. The pieces that are sacrificed in every game of chess. We just assume that it happens, but no one else is in the room where it happens. Meanwhile, Madison is grappling with the fact that not every issue can be settled by committee. Meanwhile, Congress is fighting over where to put the capital. It isn't pretty. Then Jefferson approaches with the dinner and invite, and Madison responds with Virginian insight.
Maybe we can solve one problem with another and win a victory for the Southerners. In other words,
Ho,
a quid pro quo.
I suppose.
Wouldn't you like to work a little closer to home?
Actually, I would.
Well, I propose the Potomac.
And you'll provide him his votes.
Well, we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
No. What else was in the room where it happened? The room where it happened. The room where it happened. No one else was in the room where it happened. The room where it happened. The room where it happened.
I know you did. Horses. going to the Madison Cemetery. James Madison and his wife both buried here. The archaeological site over there.
It's the Madison Cemetery. And I'm obviously assuming that's his over there, the bigger one. All right. I don't know if this is it. This is it.
It's up here on top
Oh,
of the
okay.
hill.
So this is something else.
Mitch Tavern. Better run, Mitch.
Turn left, then slide right.
Oh, these people got their shirts on.
Tell you.
About to eat in Michi Tavern. I'm not sure what year it was.
I've got these right. Mickey Tavern.
Cheese. It's not a. We're in the Mickey Tavern in here. I'll film. We're gonna go ahead and get some food. So we're at Michi Tavern, and the waiter came up and saw my plate, and she's like, "Oh goodness!" She looked at Erica's plate, like, "Oh my goodness, were you hungry?"
Yeah.
Pig over here. I mean, like, I'm still got plenty of stuff.
No, I'm filming now. Mickey Tavern. Ate all my food.
But someone's gotta keep the American promise. You simply must meet Thomas. Thomas!
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home.
Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Thomas Jefferson's coming home. Lord, he's been off in Paris for so long.
France is following us to revolution. There is no more status quo. But the sun comes up and the world still spins. I helped Lafayette draft a declaration. Then I said I gotta go. I gotta be in Monticello. Now the work at home begins.
If you can tell in this video.
You can tell.
I don't know if you can tell or not, but we're up
Might be a
here.
little high. Ooh. Cheese. Here I go. Some of that others right there. And these gardens were down there, and then some of the wood.
This giant thing is the ice house. Don't think you can see down there, but it goes down pretty deep. Step back over here and see. Giant thing.
Walking into Monticello. It's supposed to be a self-guided tour, but there's apparently not much of a self-guided part to this. one is what's that? Which one? The L? Yeah, that's the one from Lewis and Clark. Wow. And this map was drawn by like I think he said his dad or something. Let's see, do we recognize anything? Oh, this wasn't. There ain't much in here. I don't think that was original. It didn't say anything. Yeah, I saw it. This was his bed. I guess he designed it to where he could open both sides of it for a breeze to come through, supposedly. That's what it said in the hot summer. So this was his bedroom. And I don't think his bed was that nice, probably, but did not probably look like that. Yeah, he's got a big enough ceiling. I don't know how tall you think that ceiling is.
On the QR.
There's ours in the mirror. Yeah, that was his wash basin right there. That's his wife, Martha's. And this is the parlor room. And his bedroom was over that way. So, yeah, he had all those paintings. Erica, can you say who all that's Lafayette? Yeah, there's George. See, I still cannot tell who is the middle guy. Is that John now? They said that was the original painting there.
Oh yeah, that did have a replica over there. Madison's house.
No, that was like some people. One of them's John Locke or something. And you'd have to look. But I think that fiddle over there is also. Oh gosh, that was original too. I hit on them. I read that.
That is.
That's Benjamin. Must be some painters up here.
This is a nice room.
Yeah, this is the same kind of stuff that they said they saw it. Well, they don't look exactly the same as the one at Madison's.
No, but they said it was red.
So these two mirrors, but they've been here since Jefferson, and we're actually looking in the same mirror. What did you say? Erica says it's weird. They actually were pretty good at mirrors. Yeah, he's got some designs on the band. These designs are all the way across the top too. Of course, they're in the case, but these are some of his originals. Does that have his signature on it?
That's what it looks like. It's written on it.
Why? Does that say GW to TJ? Does it say there for George Washington? That would be crazy if that's what this is.
Okay, so it says on either side of the fireplace are two open doors revealing small compartments for dumbwaiters that connect to the wine cellar beneath.
Yeah, and these are the dumbwaiters Eric is talking about. I don't know. They could go up and down to the cellar. So these cuts were actually from George White. That's the guy, America, that's the guy who went to law school with at Market Street. Yeah, he gave him.
This part of the building off to the port. Also part of the dining room.
This was his dumbwaiter that we just saw up in the house by the fireplace. It comes down in here. We're down here in the cellar. Got our guard, man. This view up here, you probably can't even tell on the. This dude had a lookout. Oh my goodness. I bet he did come out here. I guess he had sliding windows. Smart. Wow, he probably just sat up here and enjoyed.
In Jefferson's sitting area.
We assumed he came out here and sat.
That's what it said on the sign.
Look at the door slides down.
Yeah, all the windows and everything have some sort of sliding. I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, they both can.
Nice.
So you could close yourself in here.
Yeah, I don't know why you would.
Look at Erica walking through the garden. This is where Thomas Jefferson's buried out here. I'm assuming that big one over there is his. In case there's a George White Randolph. And this is Thomas Jefferson's grave. Right here. I think there is a gate. Oh.
Oh. Can't go back there.
You got it? All right.
Yeah, I got it.
So this is what Jefferson designed before he died. Mainly just this quad area. Rotunda. That's good lighting right now. But it's really cool that we can walk down these. And then he has gardens on behind these rows. Ooh, that's a good one.
The rotunda. Courtyard. There's Cardinal. Don't look.
Yeah, I won't be able to look.
Stop looking.
I'm not looking.
You just did. Can't really see. There's an overlook right there.
Oh my goodness.
Why are you looking?
We're not even in the park yet.
Shenandoah National Park. Skyline Drive.
Yeah, we stand at Skyline. Oof.
Kind of nervous.
Heights. All right.
Really nice little overlook.
There's probably a bunch of them. Oh my god.
Cal Davis Drive.
Look down there.
I can't.
We're gonna have plenty of. Wow, the power line. Oh my goodness.
Oh crap, I missed it. On the Skyline Drive, and went and came to this overlook. Been lots of overlooks so far, but this is a nice one we pulled over it.
So, yep, we made it to Shenandoah National Park. And some of the parts are actually kind of scary. This is obviously not scary at all.
Oh yeah, Mr. Dizzy.
No, like, well, this is like a really. This is our crappy rental car. They gave us a Kia. Haven't. So it looks like we're like some crazy drivers in this sports car looking thing. Scared we're gonna break down up here. But anyway, we gonna keep on going.
This is the Moorman's overlook. Belly.
Hey, what lake is that, man? That's probably some fish in this. That might be one of the waterfalls right there. Another overlook. Did you get a picture?
Big meadows. Hiking in Shenandoah. We're on the Rose River Falls and Dark Hollow Falls Trail. Rose River Loop, sorry. Right. Kyle Davis coming down the trail. We're going down a lot right now. And then we'll have to probably go straight back up, get to the bottom. Haven't seen any bears yet though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Definitely looks more like a up.
What?
Up.
Erica?
Huh?
How is there a lake up there top of mine?
Well, found a waterfall. I should kind of go down here first. Zoom back a little bit. That's the direction. That's the way I think I'm gonna go. Or try to go. Maybe I do go that way. Gosh. Alright, maybe I can make it.
Yeah, let's see if they could got a hike down here. Yeah, you better go over there. Yeah.
Go ahead and record it.
Well, you gotta see if it's even, you gotta be able to see the other side. You ain't know this way.
I'm recording it so I can see.
But you can't see.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I can take a screenshot. It's recording. I can take a screenshot of it.
But you can just do a timer right there.
I'm gonna get down there and get set. And
I'll do it. Just set the timer.
have it in a perfect spot. Now Kyle's gonna mess it up.
Oh, I'm just. Got ourselves a boardwalk. You're the one that says it.
Bigger than this picture shows.
Cheese.
Cheese.
There you go.
Yep. Back.
How's she doing?
I'm doing okay.
Sweating.
Look at your back. Turn around.
Yeah. What?
Now tell me who's sweating.
Yeah, I do that every time I hike. Even in the last guy was sweating in the back.
Yeah, I sweat too.
But yeah, we were out here, I don't know, probably got a whole hour left to hike, I imagine.
Gotta go up here to the dark hollow waterfall.
I think that can't be.
Not sure what that one is. I said not sure what that one is.
Huh?
I think you gotta go up those stairs.
Yeah.
Huh? 40-foot waterfall. Novus.
What?
All right, we got a little bit closer, so this is better. Thought they was trying to push me in here. He always acts like he's busy.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
I don't act like I'm busy.
Nice and Kyle Davis trying to push me in the water.
What are you doing, Erica?
You're gonna help me.
I am.
Yes. It's really good.
I know how it feels.
It's really good.
You gonna eat that whole thing?
No. I need your help.
So then you're just trying to this is what she does. She just can't eat it, and I have to finish it, and she makes fun of me. Yeah, she's the one that buys all this.
This is really good. Look at this deer.
Yeah.
She is not worried about anybody.
Just go back. That's where we hiked.
We hiked down that mountain and went back up on that mountain. Hard to tell.
So this hotel is so, I'm giving them a terrible review. But anyway, this is our view. Anyway. It's freaking freezing up here too. I don't even know if I can sit up here. So you just sit calm and you'll see, of course.
Some turkeys.
See, how many animals did we walk by out there? We didn't look?
Probably a lot.
You looking at what freak? He's like, man, I don't like this. I'm telling you.
That's so funny. She said he doesn't like to get bathed.
Yeah,
This is Frederick.
I can't believe that horse is that old.
They're nice.
don't look old.
No, I know.
The most
Crazy.
These two girls, and I just knew they were gonna get trouble.
Oh no.
Oh, we were like, it's a walk-only ride, and
That's where we staying. It looks like a picture, but it's actually real. Down in there, a little town down there.
Yeah, we were coming the other way. We hiked up here to, what is it? Tallest Point. Hawksbill. Let's see. Upper Hawksbill. Tallest point in Shenandoah.
This isn't even yet. We still gotta go.
Oh.
It's basically.
This is tall. Ooh.
Look at Erica filming. So we hiked up here about 700 feet, but it's the tallest point in Shenandoah National Park. Wow.
That is really high. Look.
What?
The cheese. No. This man.
Well, we can step here for a while. Think it's going.
That roll looks like it's about to
Jeez.
We're higher than the vultures are. Yeah, don't watch. I know.
It's like, wow.
Vulture. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we're up higher than that. Now Kyle Davis is getting nervous on here. See if he's graceful.
What are you trying to do?
Gotta get his backpack on. Right beside this mountain. Who's decided? You're going that way? Yeah. You only got one way then.
Oh boy.
Oh, that was graceful.
What?
That was very graceful.
Oh, was it?
It looked graceful. Now we're approaching the highest point in Shenandoah. We're pretty close, but this is the actual one. Yeah, it's really not. We hiked up 690 feet in elevation, which isn't too bad. I think we did further in Rocky Mountains. It's like, I can't even remember. 1,300 feet elevation climb. How high are we right now?
I have no idea. You're supposed to.
I have to look it up. There is a deer on the trail. We're gonna walk closer.
See how far it is.
See if she'll let us
Probably
come.
let us walk right by.
I don't know, she's timid.
She
right
knows
now.
we're here, though.
Yeah, we were talking. Hi. Don't go too fast. You're okay. We're just gonna walk right. She said nope. Nope. I don't fall first. Hey, you got some good leaves? She doesn't look too good. Alright.
Well, it's a good thing we actually
Wow.
saw this spot because they might actually need to.
We're supposed to go up there,
I think.
not down there.
Dude, we could have walked right by.
She's hiding right behind that tree. Alright, dear. Alright. We'll see you later. We ran into a different deer.
Deer, we're coming through.
Just be careful, okay? We don't want to scare
We're coming
you.
through. Did you like? Oh, it's just a human.
Hi.
I don't even know if it.
We got it. Hey, we got to go through there.
Oh, there's no.
Thank you.
Here's a deer right here. Awesome.
I'm gonna climb up there. Hi. What's he doing? I don't know. Y'all are all out here, aren't you? Climb up here. Might be a view. Okay, I'm gonna go up here and see the view, okay? Doesn't care at all. Oh. That's a view. Why?
Walking through the woods here. Best trail I've been on yet so far. In the park, not ever. It's pretty good trail. Seen a couple deer. We may not see a bear.
Maybe you will.
The whole time we're here, who knows? Well, I know where all the turkeys are. If anybody want to go turkey hunting, on there, freaking all over Shenandoah. I mean, I can't tell how many we've seen just walking around. I keep thinking we're gonna walk up on bear. We're like, what is that? Nope, there's Mr. Turkey Head pop up. Look at these dudes, my goodness. The binoculars to see if we can see some people. They probably see us. Like, oh, is there some people? Is that a bear?
We are on this trail, but it turned into the Appalachian Trail. And we got to this moment where we have to cross these rocks. But it's pretty view. It's just gonna be very, very fun. Trying to walk across there. I bet it's not fun if it's raining. Contemplating. Go ahead. Yeah. Don't be embarrassed. We haven't seen any bears yet. We've seen some deer, turkey, vultures, ravens, little birds. Oh my gosh. I should have. Wait, you gotta come back and get my phone. It's fine, I'll do it with it. Alright, I think he's safely there. My turn.
Oh boy. It's a deep drop from here. Yeah, a little harder than it looks, ain't it?
No, this is easy.
No, there's some loose rocks though, man. Be careful. Oof. Oh, whoa. Oh. Oh. Oof.
See, look, easy.
Yep. There's Erica. Hello. I had to cut some of that. Alright. It was filming those things on the window. Jeez. Here's Eric. I can't see it very good.
Were you filming?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to take a picture. Trying to get ready.
Just going straight downhill.
We're leaving the mountains. And, oh, my back. Can't turn that way.
Oh no.
Tweak something. Can't really tell the view over there though. About to go through a tunnel.
I'm gonna go 100 miles an hour through this tunnel.
No, you're not.
There it is right there.
The lights came on.
All the battles that happen here in this area we're going to go to today. We're at Chancellorsville. So Fredericksburg is the first one, but we're not going to go there today probably. But Chancellorsville and Wilderness and Spotsylvania Courthouse.
Now I'm filming.
Dude, that is a nice picture.
It's a very big video. Okay, so we're here.
So right where we turned around was about the place where that house was.
That was a Chancellorsville
Where we
house.
just were over there.
Okay. And the Wilderness Church. Goodness.
So this spot right here is close to where Stonewall Jackson, I guess, got shot.
Yeah.
Not where he died, but where he got shot.
This boulder's supposed to mark the spot where Stonewall Jackson got shot by friendly fire. And they made a different memorial right here behind it. But
This was the original stones there. See.
yeah.
Where you, anyway.
There's
Then of course they named him Stonewall Jackson back from the Battle of Manassas, a guy named B.
This is the remains of the Chancellor house.
Yep. That's where it got his name, Chancellor.
That's where, yep.
Chancellor was all women.
Family, all women.
Well,
a youngest son. That's where Chancellorsville got its name. Where
that's what Chancellorsville was, that they found just his house.
Just his house. And who Hooker took it over for the Union. So around this spot where that boulder is over there, is where Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson planned their attack in Chancellorsville. I'll Davis over here is filming.
So this is where Lee and Stonewall Jackson, this is where they discussed their plans for how to attack. But I guess this road, this perpendicular road right here was the plank road. So this is why they met right here, I'm sure. That stone over there is the corner where they were sitting, I guess. But my, how things have changed since Grant was here. We're at the Battle of the Wilderness. This was his headquarters up here, I guess, but I guess the wilderness happened all back this way, but there's a major highway here now. So anyway, we're gonna walk up here to his, yeah,
To his headquarters.
which I'm guessing is this sign up here. So.
No. This is Grant's headquarters here during the Battle of the Wilderness. And Spotsylvania, or not just the wilderness?
No, this was just the, I'm sure they moved down. It is supposed to be.
There he is. This is Saunders Field. Start of the the wilderness battles. But you can kind of see that these are still some of the trenches that the Confederates built. Kind of see that those are the trenches over there. And then right up here too. Kyle's walking.
Yeah, this is the first, where the first little part of the first fighting took place in the Battle of the Wilderness. You can still see the little trenches. I'm guessing, well, this is the Confederate side over here where they were sitting back. And across there was the Union came up.
And people are crazy driving down these roads. Like, they are getting it. Trying to be careful. You can kind of see.
They had a good spot.
Yeah, you can see a lot. I got it first, huh? Okay. So this is, we're over near Spotsylvania Courthouse, and this is a
I'll tell you one thing.
map of the.
Crazy drivers out here.
I already said that in my last video. We didn't know. They're even crazier over here on this side. Okay. Spotsylvania Courthouse. This one's harder to see, I think.
You don't even know what you're looking at.
Yeah, we're right here. And let's see.
Sheridan was here?
Well, we didn't read that. There's Burnside. Okay, Grant, unable to break Lee's position, moves on to southeast, ending 2 weeks of heavy fighting.
I mean, it looks like the Confederates are down here. We just got the Spotsylvania Courthouse battlefield. I'll tell you one thing, some crazy drivers out
I
here.
already said that in my last video. This is the mules, whatever.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is the Confederate trenches here. You can kind of see it's like in that angle. And this was known as the Bloody Angle, Battle of Spotsylvania Courthouse. So you can, yeah, the top of it, because Grant broke the Confederate line up there.
Yeah, and your
top.
cousin got shot up there in the...
Yeah, our
remember where he got
distant
got
cousin,
wounded up
Dotson,
Maybe it
he
was
got
him.
wounded 3 times, and then he got killed in Cedar Creek. But which one did he get? This is when he got shot in the shin.
No, that was
No,
Charlottesville.
that was Chancellorsville, and then
He got wounded up there at the Blue
he got wounded at the Bloody Angle. I don't remember where where it hit in there.
No, he might have been hand to hand. They said it was hand to hand.
Oh yeah, hand to hand, very, very bloody,
Okay, we're cutting
Very,
that out of
very-
the video.
very, very brutal
Cutting that out.
battle.
Gosh, you got to zoom in on it. Up here, part of the Spotsylvania where There's a lot of bad hand-to-hand combat fighting out here. What did it say? They thought 17,000 casualties in this one area up here. Bodies would be laying on top of each other. Erica's cousin, we researched from Ancestry, also got wounded out here. He was like a major general.
Third time doing that?
Yeah. Well, you can. Yeah, so they were, some of the trenches still pretty visible here where the Confederates were in the inside of this, like a big arch, like a horseshoe. And then the Union were out here. Anyway, they fought a lot out here, and Eric is trying to hide from me in the trenches. Whatever.
So this is the McCall house site. Only the outline of the house remains, but this was here in the middle of the heavy fighting of the Mule Shoe. And out there, we're about to go, is supposed to be kind of a dedication to our distant cousin, Stephen Dotson, Ramsher. Well, this is our distant cousin. He was a Major General of the Confederate Army.
Well, go ahead and read what it is.
Let's see. It says, well, let me look. Okay, so this is a memorial stone for our distant cousin, Stephen Dotson Ramsher. And he was a Major General in the Confederate Army. And this stone says that at dawn on May 12, 1864, Union troops overwhelmed Major General Edward Johnson's division at the Mule Shoe Salient. Brigadier General Stephen Dotson Ramsher's North Carolina Brigade counterattacked across these earthworks, and by 7:30 a.m. regained the portion of the salient opposite this point for the next 20 hours. Ramsher's men held their ground in the face of determined Union assaults. The North Carolinians then withdrew to a new defensive line 1/2 mile to the rear. This gallant stand helped thwart the Union advance and saved Lee's army from disaster. Wow.
Alright. We're in Fredericksburg, the battlefield. Of course, this one happened, when was it? 1862, December.
Yeah, December.
So this one was before the other battles we went to yesterday, but yeah, anyway, the Union came from back this way.
So
Confederates sat up on the other side of this hill. Yeah. And they actually fought in town a little bit, I think. But the Confederates up here on this side. And all this was nothing here except this house, a couple of houses right here. Federals, the Confederates were just shooting them out here in this area. Actually see some bullet holes in there on the wall.
It's in the heights. Up here. Oh. There's that Ellis house. Ennis house. So all the Confederates were up here.
Alright, we're at the right flank of the Confederate line back here in Fredericksburg. I guess we're on like the very south, as far south as they went. And they were trying to prevent the Union from going to Richmond, I guess. You can still see the trenches. And this is, they call Prospect Hill. So there's a trail, I don't know where there's a trail. Anyway, you go to the railroad, which we just missed the train.
Yeah. Alright, we're about to pull into the Hollywood Cemetery.
They got a hidden entrance, that's for sure.
Definitely a hidden entrance.
Till what, 5 again?
Yep. Hollywood Cemetery. There's President's Circle right there. Go to in a second. But the view from up here is pretty nice.
We're in Hollywood Cemetery. We're gonna look at some of the famous people first. Got a crazy good view up here. This cemetery is huge. I believe. There's a yeah, this is John Tyler's memorial right here. James Monroe's.
Jefferson Davis spot right here in Hollywood Cemetery.
Downtown too.
Got a good view downtown from here. There's Fitzhugh Lee right there. One of these right here, probably that tall one. Yep. That is General Jeb Stuart.
Supposed to know what plot 66 is.
Kyle looking for where Myrick's gravesite is. Over here in the Confederate side of the National Cemetery.
Yeah, so I'm having to type in each one of them to find where its spot is.
Yeah, so if he types it in, we're in the V section, and he's typing in each of these people's names, and it's telling him what number they are. And so now he can figure out, because he knows that Myrick was in section V, number 66. And this guy over here was number 100.
That's V113.
That's V113. We gotta get close. This is V68, so that means that V66 is 2 spots over, so probably this tree is here.
Why is this guy's name? Is that a
Can't find him. It's a G for sure.
Okay, well that's weird. Alright, we think we found his spot right over here, but this is 58. He doesn't have a stone yet, but we get told to put one out here, and Eric is trying to count. So right where Eric is standing, put like a stick right there. So we think this is right here where he's buried. This is 58 back here, so 59, 60, 61, 62. This is probably like 64. Well, that wouldn't be right.
3, 4, 5, 6.
They're not, I mean, they are spread out enough. So right, that's 68, so 2 back right here.
Our Hilton in Richmond got some really tall ceilings. We think it's a historic building, maybe.
Yeah.
Can you tell how big the window is?
Yeah, big, tall place here, but yeah, this is the biggest window I've ever stayed at. We're in downtown Richmond. Staying for just one night. Dang, we're heading to Williamsburg tomorrow, but we got the whole day here tomorrow, so.
Yes.
So we're just relaxing, of course. We come in and now she's over here in the queen chair. Got this awesome courtyard here in our hotel. Erica's over there, and she doesn't know I'm filming her, but she's just sitting over there, feet in the water. Wonder what she's thinking over there. I don't know. We'll see if she ever notices us. I don't know. Maybe she's worried somebody's gonna come in here, maybe. She must be reading the rules. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, she sees us. Oh no. We're in trouble now. Oh no. Alright, we better go ask her what she's thinking in there. Yeah. So this is where, well, it's an old, it was an old department store where we stayed at this Hilton. But this street actually right here is where the old, the first Charlie in the United States was on this street right here. And you can actually tell it's kind of wide, so. But yeah, they don't have any signs or any history of it or anything. Yeah, that was the name of it. So this might have been a big stop here when they had the trolley in there. Right. But yeah, there's no signs of it as far as I'm concerned, as far as I'm aware. I looked up things about it. People act like it didn't exist. See, Virginia State Captain. Cool street here in Virginia. Richmond.
There's lots of these really
Yep.
old
So this is it used to be the Henrico Parish Church. This is where Virginia had their conventions for, he put up this sign, convention, but we're gonna go to a reenactment in here. This is George White. This must be to mark the site where he buried now. So we're about to see the reenactment. The old church. It's all of our delegates down here.
There goes George Washington. Robert Hood. Thomas Jefferson, the real. Robert over there asked us where we're from. Cal said the frontier.
This was the actual first part of the church, probably the first doors where they went in on this side. Huge banisters. And this is the doors up here. And this was the White House of the Confederacy where Jefferson Davis lived. Go around and get it on the other side.
There's what we think is the front of the Confederate White House.
This is the other side of the White House of the Confederacy. See if I can put a. Well, there's a sign right here. White House of the Confederacy. John Marshall House, Supreme Court Justice. The John Marshall House. Main Street Station here in Richmond. About to go on train and head down to Williamsburg. So there, looks like a new train station.
Didn't get the Richmond sign. There it is. And this really awesome train station. And what's pretty cool is that in the floor over here, you can see the railroad tracks here all the way there.
Dude, it's so cool. They got glass on the old tracks here. It's cool. Well, we got the train coming in, going to Williamsburg. Here it comes around the corner. Erica's gonna film, I'm gonna film, Erica filming. It's a nice night out here. Yep, we're about to leave. Yeah, I guess that is the regular trains.
Made it to Williamsburg. Waiting on the shuttle. Hotel come get us. These are original floors. Have to be quiet. Where's my key? Okay. This is the original staircase. Oh, I'm just looking around.
Yeah, it's great.
It is. It's amazing.
So this is the Market Square Tavern. So the background on this place, this is our room. And this is, so it's an original building back in the 1700s. And then actually, I requested this building because Thomas Jefferson actually stayed here when he was studying law. And actually, I mean, who knows which room he actually stayed in, so not sure exactly, but I don't think this is the best place we're gonna stay the whole trip, almost no doubt. Market Square Tavern, there's Eric over there. And this is where we're staying. And we're just out here in the Colonial. It's quiet out here.
Okay, so this is the Market Square Tavern from the back side. We just went and ordered us an Uber Eats. And the kitchen apparently was across his side of the street. What'd you say?
All of these back here are.
Which one?
I guess these four in the bed.
These top four in the windows are our room.
We got 4 windows.
We got a big old room.
Man, we got
so cool. White picket fence. Room up there.
So this is the room where our guy said that Jefferson studied in here, but I don't know. That's what he said. Wow. Uh-oh, this is our market square, kind of back of it, but we're up there in the top 4 windows up here is our room. Go walking down the village. What? I don't know where it's going, but I wanted to go walking through the wildfires. I said wildfires, wildflowers, flowers.
It's the market area. Houses. Governor's Palace. Kind of hear some sort of rallying going on over there. Garden area of the Governor's Palace. It's got a really nice guy at the front. Directed us this way. This tunnel here.
Governor's Palace, Royal Governor's Palace of Virginia and Williamsburg. We're going to do a tour of it later.
These gardens are so pretty at the Governor's Palace.
Bonjour, citoyens. Ah, mesdames et messieurs, chers amis, good people of the city of Williamsburg, my dear friends, please to allow me. Why had he forgiven me? For several reasons. One, I had found success here in America. I had become one of the inner circle of General Washington. I had become a general officer and had performed well upon the battlefield. But most importantly was the simple fact that France and America had signed the Treaty of Alliance. So we were now allied in a common cause of American freedom.
Got a horse carriage coming. But this right here was, brick house was, I believe, at George Wyth's house.
Which was the first law professor in the United States. We learned about him because his burial site is up there at the church we were at in Richmond. Here come the horse and buggy. These rats whenever. So even more than that, George Washington used this house as his headquarters in 1781 before Yorktown. But it's also George Wyth's house, and Thomas Jefferson would be found here studying.
You can never do a tour of this house. Oh yeah, that's looking neat.
So this is kind of the downtown touristy area. Got foods and shops. I guess after summer it slows down a little bit. Not as busy. It's raining. And we got rained on. So Kyle Davis is blow drying himself since he doesn't have an extra pair of clothes.
Here it is in the daytime, Market Square Tavern. So this is the Wren building, and it is the oldest building, college building in the United States right now. Built in like 1695. Started building. So this was like the campus basically right here. And then these buildings over here were here. And that building over there. So this was technically here before Williamsburg was even a town. It said Jamestown was the capital when this was built. And William Mary is actually the second oldest college in the United States behind Harvard. Here's Eric over there. It even has a clock on it up there. I don't think he really has that much to do with it. Yeah, another cool thing about it. So this is like the Duke of Gloucester. I cannot say that name, but so I guess they would walk all the way to the other end of our. This is where the street we're actually standing on. The other end is the. I don't know what they called it. I guess it was like the Congress building, basically. The House of Burgesses, but I'm not sure. We haven't been in it, but I think that's what it is. But it's cool.
Another part of the shopping, the merchant area.
And then this white building up here is supposed to be like one of the oldest known buildings here in town. So actually, at college, the Wren building was 1695 or whatever, so it's older than these houses. So that was like the first thing built over here then.
But these are made of wood, so
yeah.
They don't last as long.
Okay.
That's what we got there. This was the capital, Williamsburg. Capital of Virginia.
What?
It was the capital of Virginia at some point in time. for an evening stroll. Part of the Capitol too on the side.
This is Tuesday, August 29th. New day. Hopefully no rain today.
Walking out this morning, Colonial Williamsburg. Found some sheep. God damn.
There you go. Out here and see the sheep, and now she's trying to film. They let you pet them.
Yeah,
What are you doing, sheep? I'm gonna scare them away.
How dare you?
I'm video.
He's like, what?
This is the jailhouse. It's pretty big looking, I believe. Go in. So we think this is the older part of the prison, probably over here. And then they added this. Well, that's how you come in and out. So they added this for the quarters for the jailer, or also keeper. But I think you can probably tell the brick color what was added, but this is the older part. Oh, man. Wow. You already know. Capitol building, we're gonna see if we can go in. Well, it says entrance. Maybe we can go in. I don't know. We'll see.
Still not sure how to say this, but we think it's Duke of Gloucester. And this is the Duke of Gloucester Street, right next to the Capitol. How you feeling? How you feeling?
Okay, so we about to do a tour in the Capitol. So I'm assuming this was the Capitol. It said 75 years, so I'm gonna guess 1780. The Capitol moved to Richmond. So 75 years before that would have been 1705. Maybe this was built 1705. I'm guessing, but we'll find out in the tour. But some of the events that happened here. Patrick Henry, speech against the Stamp Act. That was in 1765, and then 1773. The first step toward the Union of the States, in 1776, Convention of Virginia. It's unanimously called on Congress to declare the colonies free and independent states, and then the Declaration of Rights from George Mason, June 1776, and then June later that month, the first written Constitution of a free and independent state ever framed. Anyway.
Folks sit up there. Do what? We were here last night.
Over to the balcony. Yeah.
Robert Carter, John Page, wealthy, prominent families in the colony. Work at a look at the map. So this was where, as the joint committee or conference room, committee rooms, there's a few more upstairs above your heads, because the Burgesses, that name, governor and council and the elected Burgesses here. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of George Witt. He was Thomas Jefferson's law teacher at that house. He was actually the last one of the House of Burgesses. His successor becomes George III. That's his grandson back there. And then that is George III's wife, Charlotte, there to the left. And then, of course, over the door, you've got the coat of arms, the seal for the colony of Virginia itself. Still with the royal coat of arms there in the middle. Because when the Burgesses, even though they are elected from every county, the governor.
Walking back from breakfast and out in the pasture. There's some of the horses. There's cannons over there. It's the market. It's open now for business. Hi, good. Thomas Jefferson. Go ahead, Calde's dance in the ballroom.
George Witt's back of his house. So actually, the other thing about it is George Washington made this his headquarters in Yorktown. So we are in the George Witt house. We're not really sure what's original or not, I guess, but get a view of the palace. This was the office or something.
And it's also a big bedroom when it got too hot upstairs.
Not sure which room is all theirs, I wonder. Oh, there's this. You think this one is? Just because it's got his wig over there? Guess this gotta be the guess.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, there's some little beds.
City County returns following presentments. The Reverend John Matthews of St. Anne's Parish is not publishing the acts according to law. The Reverend Mr. Alexander Green for the same offense.
Sheriff commit them into the jail until they do so.
I agree that Mr. Boosley's case is not as strong as proposed. The Honorable Gentleman's proposal is both prudent and reasonable. Let's take the bench. Do you agree with this matter? Yes. Yeah, very well. Gentlemen, Mr. Clark, the matter is to be continued until next month. The defendant here, Ms. Evans, allegedly there are specific good behavior bonds here to keep the security. Be sure to give the writs of the Cappius and Minimus for both. Mr. Goosley, it doesn't appear that she will prevail for the king today in this matter. However, there still remains a civil case where you could recover up to 4 times the property which you could prove was sold. Mrs. Broadway seems willing to compensate you out of sessions, and this court would always prefer that the community agreeably adjust their differences out of doors. Mrs. Broadway, you can see the clerk about security. Now, Mrs. Broadway, whether you were present or not, there were illegal things going on in your home. Keep your house. You can turn in your writs to the clerk, and the court would rather not see either of you next month.
And that was the courthouse we were just in. I think it's original. I remember the king, the queen or something, liked him or something.
Walter Raleigh.
You don't remember that?
No.
Good day to you.
That's all right, I need no applause. Nay, you missed it. You have to catch the next one now, so good luck, good day, that's the show. Let me ask you, friends, how are you faring? You have no complaints? You must not be Virginians. In another life, I spent 7 years in Manhattan. Now, they mean the same thing. When we say mankind, we mean whom? Men and women. You know, even when we say men, all men, for example, especially capital M, what do you think we mean, Shakti? Everyone. Indeed, incognito of ourselves. I wish to say this. If you, first and foremost, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you, dear friend. Not when you beat another man with your own supremacy of argument. That's not conversation. That's cheap. That's easy. That's what our politicians do, right? And our government is designed as a mirror. So if you wish to see better in government, who must be better? Who? Not we. Don't dilute it. I must be better. I. Not we. I. The face that looks back at you. That's who must be better. I. So if you want to see better in government, then you must be better. We didn't get it all right in 76, did we? Did you get it all right in 77? No. 78?
I'm guessing that's
Raleigh Tavern.
This is named after Walter Raleigh.
The original building was built in 1717.
Mm-hmm.
That stood for a long time. It burned down in 1859.
Okay.
This building was built in 1930.
So I guess this was the main church here, Church of England. It was called what, Bruton Parish.
Yep.
Guessing that the top part in the front probably wasn't there, but who knows? It was a different looking brick. Or did I read that?
What?
Seemed like we might have read that they added on the...
We talked about it.
I think so.
The alternating domination of one political party over another, spurred on by the spirit of revenge, will always serve to drive a nation further and further from its better interests and greater counsels. It causes a man not to be a servant to his nation, but nothing more than a servant to a political party. So in those governments of a more monarchical cast, that any truly free government, such as our own, there will always be enough difference of opinion for any salutary purpose without the creation of political parties. Likewise, I'm aware that some of you may argue that this tendency towards factions in general, that it's simply a portion of our human nature. And so it is with that in mind that I thought I might make myself available to answer what questions I may regarding my intentions of stepping away from this office, or those remarks I have just made, or those matters of the past that have brought us to this point, or anything else, I suppose, of a public nature, to which I might provide. Have any of you questions or concerns I may address?
George Washington over here.
And I didn't even talk about that. I talked about how Washington had a farewell address written by Madison.
emails that
But
no
that's not
longer
the one
get
we know.
answered. Did we send you to Washington?
By then.
Welcome to Intersection. Now, I am very appreciative that you have decided to come and join our community today. There is much that we must do, and we are going to tell you shortly a story of people who lived here in this city long, long ago. Now, first, understand that the historical record of Williamsburg and this community, we cannot possibly know what these people did moment by moment, day by day. But the action you'll see here is from our imagination, but surrounding it, the historical context, the content, it does come from meticulous and dedicated research. So with that said, let's now imagine it's April of 1775. There are a few people going about the day here in Williamsburg. Is all well with you?
I wish all was well, but I can't be sure. Perhaps we should talk, sir.
Very well. Well, over the last 10 years, tensions have been growing between Britain and her North American colonies. A revolution was happening in British North America. Now, in April of 1775, things are particularly tense here in Williamsburg, as well as the rest of the colony.
Our royal governor said that he would burn the city to ground because we marched on his home family. I told your brother-in-law, my business partner, Dr. So that said, I think right. Well, anyway, so now that you're pondering that,
Scaring these children by doing that. Where are you going, sir?
To get a paper from Ronald.
What is he on about?
Where are you going?
We shall discover the truth of this bloodshed.
What is all of this hullabaloo?
War has begun. Blood's been shed.
Whose blood? Not Virginia.
Nay, Massachusetts blood. But this, I fear, is only the beginning. It says that last Wednesday...
We'll navigate both the devastation of the Revolutionary War as well as the formation of these states united. But of course, we know that story doesn't end there.
Let's go in the Peyton Randolph house. See if we can get a quick summary right here. Peyton Randolph was, from 50 years, this is the home of Peyton Randolph. 1721, 1775, started calling Virginia Miss High School offices, became the first president of Continental Congress. I guess he was also the president down there at the Virginia capital. His father, Sir John Randolph, the only colonial Virginian to be knighted, lived here until his death in 1737.
Just went into Raleigh Bake Shop for their ginger, what are they? Ginger bakes. Supposed to make them here.
They are pretty good.
Raleigh Bake Shop.
Like a really good cookie kind.
Is it? Here's mine. About to eat it. It's good though.
Surprisingly, yeah, it's like hard and old looking, but it's good. Dude, what? We're in Williamsburg train station, and got about an hour.
Tell me something, girl. Are you happy in this modern world? Or do you need more? Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
me something, boy. Aren't you tired trying to fill that void? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling. In all the good times I find myself longing for change, and in the bad times I fear myself. I'm of the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never meet the ground. Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow, in the shallow. Shallow, we're far from the shallow now. Oh, oh,
Trying to fall down. My favorite train station I've been to. Philadelphia. Let's see if I remember how to do this. What? Fabulous.
Philadelphia train station. Got those in mind.
What? I know we can't really see like the big buildings down. So Independence Hall's just hiding right over there somewhere. Alright, so I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't know what the river is right here in Philly. I'm going to have to look it up, but it comes from the ocean over there. And then me and Skylar stayed at Hilton. What year was that? 2016, I think? Yeah, 2016. And this is our view from our hotel room, Market Street. Yeah, last night it was like, I feel like we walked out in Arkham City. It was about 11 something on that subway, but man, I know it doesn't even look the same in the day. Oh yeah, it looked even worse than Gotham, man. Yeah, it's about Gotham. Well, obviously Arkham. So this is where we're staying, and this old building, or I guess ours is that second to the top up there. But this is some of the oldest streets. This is Elfers Alley. I believe the oldest street in Philadelphia. This is Carpenter's Hall. And this was the site of the First Continental Congress, 1774. What do you read?
Walking up to Carpenter's Hall. The First Continental Congress
This must have been
was 1774.
I'm assuming this is original because I don't know why. It was just like right down the middle of the street.
They do that on all these streets.
But it makes me think this is original.
That's what I thought.
And Carpenter's Hall. Carpenter's Company, they were builders and built a lot of the buildings around Philly. That's Pay Randolph over there. You see? First Continental Congress made here in the fall of 1774. This chair. So these are original? Wow. Well, that one is. It says that one. That's one of the Peyton Randolph's chairs. This must be an original one now. So this is the first time I actually filmed Independence Hall, but so funny because most people see it on the other side, but this is actually considered the front side back in the day. Because I'm repeating it again, but the most on the right side downstairs, that's where the room is down there.
On the right side?
Downstairs, right over there. So right here next to Independence Hall this was Old City Hall. And 1700s, it said Supreme Court was here in 1791 to 1800. Why it was the capital? No, I was just gonna. For real.
Alright, so Congress Hall, Independence Hall, and then this over here is the City Hall, but it's also where the Supreme Court held session 1791 to 1800. Alexander Hamilton had a case in there that he defended taxes.
What?
Are you enjoying your day?
Yep. What about it?
Sunny and
I wonder where they
78.
all did that when they were here.
Wow. I have no idea.
Independence Hall. Then Congress Hall's over there. We're going to go in there next, and that was where we went in over here. Old City Hall, where the Supreme Court was for years. So this was your capital back in 1790 to 1800. Obviously, Independence Hall, where they met and wrote the Declaration of Independence, and then they met. What would that be, about 13 years later to write the Constitution, sign the Constitution.
Okay, now Am, you have to sign.
I can't, there's feathers gone, but this is the Constitution.
Some big pieces of paper. There's Independence Hall.
has weapons, cultural artifacts from all over the world. The museum is my true passion.
Yep, that's the, that was, I guess you could say, the first president's house. George Washington and, John Adams lived. It's not there anymore, but it's just, who knows, some of this stuff might be original brick, I don't know. Yeah, but, spot right here. Till the capital moved to DC. They always wait. You gotta wait till everybody leaves. Oh, it's not gonna do it again. So this is the door, front door. I guess they walked right in. Can you imagine them all just walking right through the doors there? And then this was the room right here, bottom right. So this was the Pennsylvania State House. I'm guessing they're...
For about 20 minutes. You're not going to have time to do so afterwards, so please take pictures as the tour is going on. I will do my best to stand out of the way of them. I usually know they look better when I'm not in them. Cannot always guarantee that though, so please continue on taking pictures. Also, you are under no obligation. As the United States of America. So this is what we're going to talk about along this route. Something that I brought up.
Independence Hall. Going into the West Wing.
We have right here the changes in Declaration over time. So we have, this is Jefferson's first draft. This is one of 4 pages that he originally wrote for the committee to get things together. Here on August 2nd.
Some articles I can
By the time we get to the second printed version of the Declaration. This is in instructions from home on how to vote, so they just said we'll get back to you soon. They vote yes about 2 weeks later, so now it is the unanimous declaration. The actual text is the same.
It does look old. So this must be the House chamber. So this was in 1790 to 1800. Yeah, no, I know, that's what I'm telling my phone now. So the house, yeah, we have no idea. Looks like they had quite a few members in the first, this would have been the first Congress.
So this is the first Congress building. Yep.
1790 to 1800 until it moved to DC.
Until it moved to DC. And we're now participating.
So that's the original chair over there, and then that's, we're in Madison. Senate Secretary. The West.
A lot of the chairs you're looking at are original. There's original. The secretary's desk and chair are also original, and 28 of the senator's chairs are original.
So George Washington, he had to have a place here in Philadelphia?
Yes, it was 1 block north.
1 block north.
6th and Market, just outside the Liberty Bell, long gone. The nicest man, honestly. I got more out of the tour than he did because I have never seen anybody so moved to be in these buildings, you know. Yeah. Well, when you're a king or a queen, you go big or go home, right?
And there's the Liberty Bell that was up in the tower right there. So we're back on the house.
Double portion.
Just this, I don't know how much is original, but there's some downtown. There's 30th Street Station. Drexel University. Drexel. University of Pennsylvania. The Palestra. Amazing, probably one of the most amazing basketball gyms in all of the country. There's some of the court in there. So this trolley about to go down in the ground. Yeah, they probably check them right there. So crazy.
Downtown Philadelphia. My 360.
This is the new Philadelphia City Hall. This place is impressive. This is impressive. When was this built?
I don't know, we gotta look at it.
The video doesn't do it justice with the gates.
We came through some of the walkways and you just can't. The video just doesn't capture how massive this place is.
Oh, it just came out. Christ Church Burial Grounds, and of course it's famous for Benjamin Franklin's grave, and this is all things, highlights of his life, I suppose. There it is.
They put a
Benjamin Franklin. He died in 1790.
Benjamin Franklin's gravesite right here.
He had a son? I thought they didn't have his kid. Maybe it was one of them.
The Christ Church. That's where Benjamin Franklin's buried, in the Christ Church.
I guess that's where
graveyard.
they probably went. Hey, we'll have to look it up.
I'm gonna go see if my cat's in the window. There's my bookstore cat. This is not gonna be jealous. I get it. Christ Church, established in 1695. Reading about it.
That's the Delaware River we done learned. So north a little bit, that's where Washington crossed the Delaware at Trenton. And we're gonna go to Benjamin Franklin's house tomorrow, but it's not there anymore, but just some skeleton structures. I don't even know if they're really part of it, but anyway, it's like right over there a little bit. Our room right over here, we had old Carpenter's Hall picture. Coming back through Elfrid's Alley. No truck here today.
Here's Betsy Ross's house.
This spot right here, this is the only thing that marks. This only put a marker up, but John Dunlap's printing shop was somewhere right here at this corner of Market Street. But obviously it's not here anymore. But when the Declaration of Independence was signed, I guess they came down here and made he made a bunch of copies of it. So there's like 26 copies still left. I saw. We saw one yesterday in the store, but oh, they printed the Constitution here too. Anyway, it's somewhere right here at the corner of the street, 2nd and Market. This is Benjamin Franklin must have had the post office here printing. Anyway, it's called Franklin Court, so I guess he made this big area. He used to walk through this very tunnel here apparently. Benjamin Franklin. I'm assuming these are the original cobblestones they keep. Cool. And his house was actually back here. That's that tunnel right there, maybe. What? No way. Well, Erica thinks this might be where Franklin, they had a...
And this is the well. This water.
So this was possibly a little spot where they used a bathroom back then.
I wouldn't have my water well that close.
In a well. What? Cobblestone. One of these was his house, probably that one back there.
These big iron structures, either this one or the one through the back. I don't remember now. One in the back could have been. They just have these to show kind of what might have been his house.
First structure here, I guess it's still here, was a 2-story what? Print shop built for his son or grandson. So yeah, his house was definitely this mansion back there. All right, so Benjamin Franklin's house. So there's no picture of it from 1700s. There was a street that actually went through here apparently. That was made, but then they did National Park Service in the late 1900s, did some, or 1950s, 1970s, did some archaeology, and they think this is actually where the house was. Of course, they just made some, like a skeleton structure, because they have no idea what it looked like. But they think this is the actual spot though where it was. So. Picture of his house. You can't see it. But I guess this is like kind of a ghost house. Got to come in. White's like the walls. It was 4 stories. Goodness. So all these like rooms you go through. Anyway, it's like they've got different things to look at. Well, they just have to. This is very limited information here. Well, I don't know. That's part of a. This is what the kitchen is. No, this is just walk over here. Yeah, this thing was stories high, so. All they probably got is some of the stones. I can't walk on the white part. No, that's a wall there. Can't walk through the white part. It's a ghost house. This must be outside the house. Oh, dude. A stone drink, and it's a vertical brick pipe. Wait, to the pit of Franklin's water closet. A vertical brick pipe. And that's a privy pit. We came downstairs in this museum. It's cool. So this must be like right under his courtyard out here. So this was owned by Franklin. I don't even know what that is. One of Franklin's jokes up here apparently.
My breakfast was a long time bread.
This was Benjamin Franklin's.
It needs to be a recollection of that life. And to make that recollection as durable as possible by putting it down in writing.
So this here is the First National Bank of the U.S. It's Alexander Hamilton was basically the founder of.
First bank. Alexander Hamilton founded it.
So this is where the Secretary of the Treasury office was for, I guess Hamilton was the first Secretary of the Treasury, so it would have been right here. So the bank was to pay off the Revolutionary War debt, guide the new United States to unstable financial times. It was built in 1795. So I don't really know how many years. I'm guessing it was probably like 12 to 15 years. Somewhere in there. How long they used it in there. They made the second bank when Madison was president. But City Tavern. I guess this used to be here's a sign over here. It was more than just a bar. It was a center for political discussions, business transactions, and social events. Members of the Continental Congress's lodge, dine, celebrate here. The building in front of you is a reconstruction of the original 17th century tavern. So this is only a reconstruction.
Oh, well, at least it's reconstruction.
Backside of First National Bank. Carpenter's Hall, backside. Or front side, who knows. So this is the second National Bank. What was it, about 18, probably 14, I think. Oh yeah, this is Robert Morris statue right here. So, supposedly wrote a letter to our great grandfather, something like that. The Hedricks up in Pennsylvania, Fort Swatara, about their fort using it. Yeah, anyway, I think I was saying this was built in like around 1815 or something like that. 1814, I don't know. It was after the War of 1812, I read somewhere, James Madison. Wow. We're about to go inside here. Probably doesn't look the same, but they just have like a bunch of portraits in here. You're in the second bank. Got all these portraits original in here. Thing. She said 1700s.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm gonna guess that's William. This was, what's his name? Bishop White. His name's William White, I think. But he was a preacher of Christ Church. And then the Tide's house was down further. Let's see if we. So this is it over here by Carpenter's Hall. I guess this is where the Secretary of War, Henry Knox, was the first Secretary of War. And this is where his office was, I guess. So this is Christ Church inside. Pretty good. This is a very beautiful church, but this is the one was built in like 1695. Well, part of it was, and they expanded it, but 1754 or something like that. But a lot of the founders and everybody, the congressmen, came here and worshipped.
Oh yeah. It's Christ Church. Pretty pretty church. And this is where William Penn was baptized in this. I guess we could. Crazy. Now we can go see where Betsy Ross, Robert Morris, George Washington, John Adams, John Penn, and Benjamin Franklin may have sat while they were here.
So William Penn was baptized. You take this top, I guess, and there was a font, is what they call it. But I mean, one of the guys just said it probably dates back at least 1300s or something. Pretty crazy. So this is the pew Benjamin Franklin sat in. This was the presidential pew.
Mm-hmm.
So Washington and Adams, when they were presidents, sat here in church. Of course, at the front was William White. I guess he stood up at the front up there. Wow, he's actually buried up here, it looks like. Robert Morris sat right. A couple up here in 52. A couple in front of the presidential Robert Morris. Erica's sitting here in the Betsy Ross pew, which they've got a little plaque for her.
There's no space for anybody else to sit.
I know. This is. She didn't like other people. Cat here in the bookstore. The outside of the church is I guess that's the King's Medallion they called this. Looks like it might be original.
Next stop, 11th Street, for SEPTA Jefferson Station and Regional Rail Lines, the Pennsylvania Convention Center, and Remington, Hawaii. 11th Street Station.
Also, there's another situation where I don't know if you remember, but there was I don't know if you were out for that day, but there was a day where I was looking around with her saying that she had to stay in too because she left 2 hours earlier.
Doors are opening. 69th Street train.
Out carrying the wood. So nice.
Going to DC. There's Erica. Washington DC. Northeast region. That was our last train of the trip. We're about to go into Union State, Washington DC's Union Station. That's it's the electric train, Northeast Regional. Things be rolling too fast, honestly. I don't know. That don't mean anything. Union Station. Of course, Erica's got to get her phone out too. To the big. Why is she got a film? Oh yeah, this is like some of the main areas. The main hall's up here. So this is like one of the coolest spots in it. I wasn't even thinking it was in this. I thought it was up here. No, like I'm talking about that. This is the part I was talking about up here. Washington Union Station. And then when you walk outside, it's the U.S. Capitol. There it is, the U.S. Capitol over there. Anyway, we're about to walk to our hotel. Yeah. There's Union Station from a little bit of a distance. So we think this is the Washington DC locations for the Fox News and NBC News. Obviously they have a lot of offices in New York too. Maybe just some of them here, but this might be where the C-SPAN headquarters is. Obviously, C-SPAN is the best TV on that you can watch now. Union Station over there, Capitol over here. We're gonna try to walk by the Senate, the offices, the House, Library of Congress, Supreme Court. We'll see what we can do. And we're over here by these are the Senate buildings here. The Supreme Court of the United States. Library of Congress over there. We're not going to go in today. And we've got the U.S. Capitol.
It's Capitol building. Walking up to the Capitol building. This thing is massive. Okay.
Oh, here we go.
I didn't do a whole 180 or 360.
Library of Congress. So we got 3 house buildings that we think are.
Now Davis over here. Inside the church. Getting some food.
National Archive building. About to go in. Constitution Declaration in here. Are you filming?
Yep. There's the Capitol building.
The National Archives was a disaster.
It was pretty bad.
Packed.
Yeah.
So I just left. People just fighting each other to see the documents. So.
All over the place. The cow says he's
No
seen
time
it
for that.
before. Capitol, Washington Monument. On the other side, the Lincoln Memorial down there.
What this?
I bet it is.
Okay. Everybody, Erica just asked if this was taller than the Willis
No,
Tower.
where your window is it taller than the window you can go in at the Willis Tower?
I'm almost embarrassed to even have to be around Erica asking this. There's people that can hear, but I am just embarrassed.
Okay, also it's on a hill right now.
This
so it looks a lot
thing
taller.
is not even close.
Tell everybody where all the people ain't sitting in the yard.
All right, I think Erica, Miss Architect Expert, has learned the height. What is it?
Very high, but
What is it?
it's about 555 feet.
Mm-hmm.
The Washington Monument.
Yep.
And it's about 1,300 feet at the Willis Tower.
All right, that's what we thought.
It still is really high, though.
It's over there somewhere's White House. We're gonna go look at and. Yep, we're not gonna go up here though, probably, right? No.
No, 555.
Save some money.
Washington Monument. Capitol building. Yep. Lincoln Memorial there. And the White House is over there. These people. There it is. Jefferson Memorial.
Here's downtown that way. This plane. Jefferson Memorial. We're gonna go up in here.
inside the Jefferson Memorial.
Franklin Roosevelt Memorial.
Hi, David.
Erica got to copy me.
Third wedding reaching. More. I hate war.
That would be a nice swimming pool right there.
Yeah, it would be.
The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial.
There's some doves that is going to hop up here. Lincoln Memorial. There's the monument.
So this is the executive office building over here next to the White House. This is the back of the White House. Or front, whatever. Uh-oh, he spotted a Secret Service guy walking right down there. It's the U.S. Treasury.
There's the back of the White House. What you have to do is we have to just sneak up there and record when we can.
So this is the, now it's called Capital One Arena. Yeah. This thing needs some work done to it. We're not even gonna walk over there. Union Station. Ooh. This fancy pants Subway in Washington also has blinking lights to let you know when it's coming. It's ridiculous.
So the other side still.
Yeah. What are you trying to do? Where are we going? Walking out.
You gotta get your card out.
All I do is got security up here. Oh, never mind. They were riding the subway too. Union Station Metro. Alright, so after we do this, they'll probably tell us what our... Yep, $0. So we did it exactly right, even though it was very confusing. I could go over here and try to explain what we had to do. It might not hurt to. Yeah, we can show you how confusing this thing was. See, I don't have any cash on me. I might have cash tomorrow. I'll probably wait.
Okay.
But anyway, that thing was confusing as crap. But this thing goes. What in tarnation? So we're just walking closer by it now. Forest Theater. Going into Forest Theater. Oh, these are Lincolns, actually. It's taping, too. This is Forest Theater, and that's the box up there. Where you guys shot, and then John Wilkes jumped off that whole balcony, that whole landed over here, and injured his leg. Did what? Yeah, it's pretty far. You ran out the back door back here somewhere. Same wallpaper was in here. So this is actually the door. And it came right, yeah, it's pretty small. This is the Forest Theater. And then when he got shot, he got taken across the road in that house. About to go to. This is where he was taken. I can't remember what floor he was on. Second, I think, third. So this is Forest Theater. Get outside picture. Found the FBI building over here.
Natural History Museum. The Museum of Natural History.
You might not be able to take water here. This is it.
No, that's an African elephant. Museum of Natural History. I roll.
All this money.
Yeah, we've done it many times.
It's really pretty.
All right, this is where we came in on Subway down here. Got some free trolleys to ride.
So that's another train station over there.
Yeah, that's the Amtrak station over there. And then this is the metro station. And then look at this big sucker over here. I said, Erica, can you see it? She's like, oh, goodness. Of course, this video doesn't do it justice, but
It doesn't.
that's a George Washington temple or something. I don't know. We're not even got time to go over there, though. It's about to close. And also, forgot you can, or I didn't forget, I just realized that you can see the U.S. Well, there's the Washington Monument. Then there's the U.S. Capitol. We're now walking down King Street in Alexandria, Virginia.
There's ice cream. Old Town Alexandria. Walking on King Street. Oh. Puppy. Yeah.
There's water down here. Now we're in the old town part. So we got some history to look at. Now we know George Washington. Well, anyway, this is the apothecary they ordered some medicine. Right over here across the road is the market square. And this is where he trained some soldiers, troops for the French and Indian War. Back in, what year was that? Probably 1754 or something. We're gonna walk up here and see. In this square. So this is square out here anyway. Oh, it's just part now is where it was.
Market Square. George Washington trained some troops. I guess this fountains here.
So this across the road is the Gatsby's Tavern. That's the museum. So apparently George Washington would eat over here. This is one of his favorite spots when he lived here. He had a townhouse here in Alexandria too when he didn't want to travel back and forth between Mount Vernon.
Alexandria City Hall.
Yeah, his townhouse didn't have a kitchen, so he had to go eat like this.
Cows.
Back in Memphis.
A little bit of a bump on his eyeball.
Also mentioned John Adams ate here too, so George Washington and John Adams. One of the ice house for the Gatsby's Tavern. Cool. It is down there. It's cool. This was George Washington's townhouse here. Oh, it says a replica of this town. This was the site of where it was, though.
Market Square. I was debating on life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
This is Christ Church in Alexandria. Of course, George Washington went here as well. And it was here. I'm trying to think what year it was. It was like late 1700s. The street here.
There was our Embassy Suites last night. Waiting on the Metro. There's George Washington Memorial over there. Giant station. An Amtrak station. Right there. Nice buses down there.
Subway. And we're not under anymore. We got the whole thing to ourselves up here.
This is Colorado.
What? This is what stop?
Doors opening on the right.
So, how's it going? Doors open.
This is a yellow-line train to Huntington 24. Move to the center.
Nice level platforms. What's that laughing at?
Doors open.
So this is the best metro system in the whole country, I'm guessing. My goodness, the thing is nice. But so we're going down here to Huntington, catch a bus down to Mount Vernon. Then we'll have to come back today, go to the airport. But super nice subway system.
Here he comes.
Here comes the general. Ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the general. The moment you've been waiting for. Here comes the general. The pride of Mount Vernon. Here comes the general. George Washington.
Why are you trying to stand in front of Martha?
This is the top of Mount Vernon. Original pieces.
So this was on top of that. So possibly George's grandfather Lawrence Washington. Back in the 1600s, possibly. Augustine. His dad was named Augustine. Oh, Mary Ball Washington. Yeah, it says Augustine. Oh, A.M. Wow. Wow.
Washington, 1785.
It's a bust of George Washington. This is one of the most treasured objects in Mount Vernon's collection. It's made in 1785. He got his hair back there.
Ready? Let's go.
It's one of the same guy that drew this. This is just a replica. He actually did paint this one too. 1796 somewhere in there. George Washington medal. Our first view of Mount Vernon.
George Washington's greenhouse and upper garden. Some nice.
Don't touch anything.
Mount Vernon. Present George Washington's home.
This is the ice house. These are the walls keep the animals back here off his lawn, and then there's his house. Up here you got like a smokehouse, wash house, carriage storage. This is a compost or dung roof here, and then this is a stables.
Don't know what in the world these sheep are doing. I don't know.
Another big fruit and vegetable garden out here.
I'm stepping down, I'm not running for president. I'm sorry, what? One last time. Relax, have a drink with me one last time. Let's take a break tonight, and then we'll teach them how to say goodbye. To say goodbye, you and I. I want to talk about neutrality. Sir, with Britain and France on the verge of war, is this the best time? I want to warn against partisan fighting. But pick up a pen, start writing. I want to talk about what I have learned, the hard-won wisdom I have earned. As far as the people are concerned, you have to serve. You could continue to serve. One last time, the people will hear from me one last time. And if we get this right, we're gonna teach them how to say goodbye. You and I. Mr. President, they will say you're weak. No, they will see we're strong. Your position is so unique, so I'll use it to move them along. Why do you have to say goodbye? If I say goodbye, the nation learns to move on. It outlives me when I'm gone. Like the scripture says, everyone shall sit under their own vine and fig tree, and no one shall make them afraid. They'll be safe in the nation we've made. I want to sit under my own vine and fig tree, a moment alone in the shade, at home in this nation we've made. One last time. One last time. Though in reviewing the incidents of my administration, I am unconscious of intentional error, I am nevertheless too sensible of my defects not to think it probable that I may have committed many errors. I shall also carry with me the hope that my country will view them with indulgence, and that after 45 years of my life dedicated to its service with an upright zeal, the faults of incompetent abilities will be consigned to oblivion, as I myself will soon be to the mansions of rest. I anticipate with pleasing expectation that retreat in which I promise myself to realize the sweet enjoyment of partaking in the midst of my fellow citizens, the benign influence of good laws under a free government, the ever-favorite object of my heart, and a happy reward as I trust of our mutual cares, labors, and dangers. One last time. George Washington's going home. We'll teach him how to say goodbye. George Washington's going home. You and I. George Washington's going home. George Washington's going home. History has its eyes on you. Yeah.
subway is gonna leave her, and I'm standing outside. And the funny part about it is there's another subway across the way. It's gonna leave probably 10 minutes. So if you miss this one, you still can catch that one. That'd be funny if I don't get on there, because you're right.
That would not be funny.
No, I'm gonna get on it. Well, the fun part, we gotta head home on a plane, which that's the flying part. Yeah, we're at Reagan Airport right now, and we're about to walk. Yeah, gotta be. And here's the terminal. This is Reagan International.
Well, we're in the Reagan Airport. Here's some of the planes. We're in one of these terminals, but our plane is not one of those planes. We have a smaller plane, even smaller than that plane over there. Supposed to leave at 8:45 Eastern time, 7:45 Central. Oh, let's sit down. I might get in here though with all these big windows.